time has gone away. Now one means we have today. Together we can find a way. One day at a time. It's not magic, but strength of purpose. The power of many with a single focus. There's so much that we can do. Together we'll make it through. We'll make it through. We'll make it through.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Dirty Self. On today's episode we're going to be talking about Nick Clegg's decision to get rid of benefits for those who don't pass maths and English. Well, I don't agree. This decision should not be made. But let's see what an English teacher and a student who does maths and English has to say about this. Hello everyone, I'm here today with Ayof Wape. He studies BTEC Level 3 Business and he is currently studying maths and English, GCSE. So let's see what he has to say about this Nick Clegg's decision. So Ayo, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks Shirley. How are you?
Thank you. So Ayo, as you know, Nick Clegg's decision to take away benefits for those who don't pass maths or English GCSE. Are you for or against this decision?
I'm against, and also I'm a little bit for.
Can you expand on that, please?
The reason I would say why I'm against, because it's not fair. It's just strictly not fair. I don't feel a person that doesn't pass maths and English should not get the benefits they should have, because they're human beings. They're supposed to get the benefits they need to be able to survive in this world.
Yeah.
Also, I am for tiny bit. The reason why it's more of a strive. If a person doesn't get their maths and English, they just know in their head that they have to, because if they don't, they're not going to get their benefits.
So Ayo, you're for this decision because you think it will motivate those who haven't passed it to pass maths and English?
Yeah, I think just a tiny bit though. I'm not going to say I'm fully for it, because I'm not. Because it's strictly unfair. I don't think it's fair for anybody to be able to say that if they don't pass a certain exam, maybe they need in life, they don't get the benefits they need to be able to get a job, which was the job seekers outside. It was in the article, right? Yeah.
So how do you feel about this decision? Do you think it will benefit you?
It's a motivator to people. I feel that because I know some people are just lazy and some people just don't care. But if they know they're not going to get something out of it, I feel for me it's just like getting when my parents say, okay, if you pass this, you're going to get a car.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna say, okay, I'm going to pass this. You understand what I mean? It's a motivator, and this Nick Clegg guy is obviously trying to give a motivator to people. But then again, I'm against it because it's just not fair.
So from your opinion, how would you say you're against or for? From just you,
I'm against.
like, would you like this? Is this the motivation you need?
No, I'm against. Let's say again, grade boundaries. Grade boundaries always change. I remember when I took my maths exam this year. And if I was as serious as this year, as last year, I would have passed. The only reason for that, the grade boundary was 64 in maths this year. Last year it was 54, 10 down. I had 56, which means I would have passed last year. So basically, they're telling me, the people that are marking the test are telling me that a person that passed it before has a better, had less ability of me because I still passed it.
So you're saying it's unfair for students that are still doing their maths and English to not pass at the same grade as those who have already passed?
Yes, exactly, because the grade boundaries always change. So I don't think it's fair for a person to be able to say, the grade bound, then again, as I said before, the grade boundary comes from 64 to last year, to this year, and 54 to last year. So the person has to have extra ability to be able to pass their maths and not get their benefits.
So Ayo, by the government raising the grade boundaries, do you think this is like stopping students from getting their benefits?
Yeah, definitely. And I think they made it harder for people to be able to get their C in maths and English. It's really annoying, like I say, but I don't know, maybe it's to test people's knowledge or something like that, but it's very unfair. Because it doesn't seem fair that a person that got the same grade as me this year passes it, but I don't this year. So it does affect them, and I think they're trying to stop it. That's the whole reason why they're going to, because they want to stop the benefits, they're trying to save money. What can you do now?
Because you're currently studying an IGCSE course now. Do you think it will make it easier for you?
I think they made it like that because there's 50% coursework, and 50% goes a long way when you do the exam. Like, I was talking to my teacher before, It's still a GCSE, but it's not GCSE. It's not a full qualification GCSE that will it's looked at in academic eye. So I would say that it is a motivator to me because it knows that I have to work hard on my coursework and if I can't do as well in the exam, it just means I've got to push the coursework to a higher grade, which will help me to pass my English.
So you think this is the thing that's going to help students
Yeah.
pass? Did you know that there's a training course being offered to those who don't pass maths and English? This is due to the next cleggs decision. Students who haven't passed, make sure they pass it before the benefits get taken away.
So he's going to offer a training course to people that have not passed it, to be able to get their job seekers allowance. Oh, I see.
Do you think this will benefit you? If you don't pass? Hopefully you will though.
Exactly. I don't feel a training course will help me. I want to do it myself. I don't want to be able to. I don't want to be in the train. Like, it just sounds weird. I'm in the training course. So I think to be able to hear that if I don't pass it, I'm going to go to a training course is going to make me want to say, okay, I want to pass this.
So do you think it could affect your future?
It could definitely.
Being in the training course?
Yeah, it could definitely affect my future because that's going to be in that's what they're going to see, that I went through a training course to pass my maths and English instead of having my own initiative to pass it myself. And said, okay, someone has to force me to be able to pass it instead of me wanting to do it myself. But then again, some people can't do exams, so they may have to go through this training course to do it.
Do you think benefits will affect people's future?
Benefits is one of people's main sources. Some people are not able to get jobs, so for them to be able to not pass an exam is very unfair for them. But the benefit is mainly a job seeker's allowance, and the job seeker's allowance is that money to help you to be able to find jobs, to be able to go around find jobs, to be able to go to the job centre. Some people can't even afford to get there. So it can affect people in many ways, and mostly bad. It's a motivator. Like, there's nothing people could do. They just have to pass it and try their best to pass it. And if this training course is to help people, let it help people.
So Ayo, do you want to leave a message for the people at home now?
I would just say that it's always best to be able to focus and to be able to know what you're doing. I think the main thing is to be able to pass maths and English. I think whatever way you go, just revise. Do what you have to do to pass your maths and English, because it's the most important subject you need to do to pass, or to get through life anyway, to be able to get employed, because every job needs maths and English.
I see. So thank you, Ayo. I hope what you said can help them, just motivate them. As you said, I hope this motivates people. Let's see what the others have to say about this. Hello everyone, I'm here today with Dr. Tauzi, a teacher from CTK St Mary's, and he teaches at GCSE. Today he's going to express his views on Nick Clegg's decision to get rid of benefits for those who don't pass maths and English at GCSE. So hello Dr. Tauzi,
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks.
To get rid of benefits, do you think that's fair?
Well, I don't think it's fair to get rid of people's benefits because that seems to be quite a difficult thing for those people who might need that for food and other things, but I certainly still think it's important that people do have maths and English because they're very important qualifications.
So would you say you're for or against this decision?
I'm against the decision. I don't think it's the right way to deal with it, but I do think it's an important issue that people need to pass these qualifications.
So how do you personally feel about this decision?
Well, I think, as I said, it's not a very fair thing to take people's benefits away from them, and I think it's wrong to connect people's benefits with whether or not they can pass a particular qualification.
And do you think your GCSE course will help benefit your students?
Well, I hope so, and this is part of the reason why at CTK we've decided to switch from GCSE to IGCSE, that it focuses much more firmly on those key reading and writing skills that employers want GCSE English in the first place for, and I think with the opportunity to show what you can do with your reading and writing through the exam and through the coursework.
Thank you, Dr. Tauzi. Well, everyone, you've heard what he's had to say about Nick Clegg's decision, but what do you think? Well, if you want to express your opinions, go to the Dirty South website now. If not, then see you next time.